I think you're being too passive if you're frequently narrowing it down to two. I almost never think there are two good answers. I expect answer choices to be wrong. I'm reading A, looking for why it's wrong. I'm reading B, looking for why it's wrong. The correct answer is going to be the only one that can convince me that it's right. And I'm not trying to help it in the slightest. I'm being very critical of these answer choices, expecting them to be wrong because every answer choice is wrong 80% of the time. We have to presume that the answer choice, each answer choice is wrong. And that does mean that I will sometimes, frequently actually, think all five of the answers suck. In that case, yeah, I have to kind of go through them again, double eliminate the ones, for a strengthen question, it would be like, well, this clearly weakens, so that's out. This is just a whiff. This is irrelevant. It's not even what we were talking about. So that's out. Oh, this one. I see. You could make the case that if this were true, then it would do this to the argument. Okay, yeah. I didn't like it at first because it seemed like a miss, but now I'm seeing how maybe it helps the argument. And then hopefully you can double eliminate the other two shitty answers, because the truth is that they're not good, y'all. They're not close. If you read every word and you really understand the answer choices, it's not like, oh yeah, that would work too. That's something that we hear all the time from novices, like we get objections. People are like, well, yeah, but I mean, if D wasn't there, then B, right? Like B would be good, right? I mean, it's just that D's better. It's a better fit or something like that. And the answer to that is never yes. Okay. The the wrong answers are wrong. They do not help the argument. You might encounter, it would be like one of the most difficult questions you're ever going to run across. But on a strengthen question, you might encounter one that has like two potential answers. But even if it has two potential answers, one of them is going to be way, way better than the shitty one. It's not going to be close. One of them is going to definitely help the argument in some way. And one of them is going to be like, maybe if we made all these other assumptions, that would help that answer. And if we literally could eliminate all four of the other answers, then sure, we could back our way into picking that one. But most of the time, there yeah, you're just not going to have two even reasonable answers if you're approaching it correctly, which is to expect that the answers are wrong rather than trying to make them right.